previous lessons, we have introduced the idea of simple interest as well as simple decay, also known as straight line methods. So now, let's talk about this one. What exactly is compound interest? So compound interest can also be called compound increase or compound growth. The formula for compound increase is A is equal to P multiplied by 1 plus the interest rate, all the bracket raised to the power of n. So likewise, all these terms play the same role as the ones we have discussed before. A here will stand for the final amount. So this is the final amount, and P will be the starting value or the initial amount. So we can just call this the starting value or the starting amount. And I, the value we write here, if the number is a percentage, the interest, the way it will be given, but then you're gonna divide it by the number of compounding period. So what do we mean by this? So with I, okay, we'll discuss I in just a second. So n is the period for which you are compounding our money. So let's say the money is being compounded monthly. So if the money is compounded monthly, you take I and you divide it by 12. Why? Because there are 12 months in a year. If it is compounded quarterly, you divide this by 4. This is because there are 4 quarters in a year. You divide this by 4. So what do we mean by 4 quarters? So we've got January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December. So the first 3 months is a single quarter. This is the second quarter, the third quarter, and the fourth quarter. So a year is divided into 4 quarters. So when it is quarterly, you divide the interest rate by 4. And when it is half yearly, it means it's twice in a year. So half yearly can also be called biannually. So half yearly, you divide the interest by 2. This is because the interest will be charged twice a year. Quarterly, it is charged 4 times a year, and monthly, it is charged every month in a year. Hence, you divide the I by 12. And the n, if it is compounded monthly, you multiply the n by 12. And if it is compounded quarterly, you multiply the n by 4. Half yearly, you multiply the n by 2. So on the interest, you divide on the year, on the value of n, which is the period, you divide, you multiply. So this is how we can, in short, how we can describe the compound interest formula. Thank you for watching.